friend, so do you want to get that sale? You know, just get that sale, that first sale, or that second sale, or that sale for that ex-customer, but you want to get that sale. You know, how do you get the sale that you've been wanting, right? So how do you do that? All right, so we're going to talk about that in a second, but first this.
So the real question is this. What are the strategies, techniques, and tools that you need to learn to generate residual income from the e-learning boom that's happening right now? My name is Jean-Serge Gagnon, and welcome to Course Income Secrets.
Digital course strategies. So how do you get that sale? You know, like I'm saying in the post, there's two things, but really three things. There's three things that you really need to master, to decide to put in place to get that sale, right? And I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it doesn't take time to put those things in place to make it happen, but it is simple, right? It really is that simple. It's just these two or three things, depending on whether you know, you already have some of the things in place. That makes the difference of two or three. But anyways, you'll get the idea in a second when I tell you what these three things are. And you know, when I started out in entrepreneurship, if you will, when I was in my 20s, right, 30, 40 years ago almost now, I mean, I would present my thing. I sold kitchen appliances, I sold vacuum cleaners, I sold cleaning products, I did a whole bunch of different like sales jobs, if you will, or commission-based jobs. And I would show this thing to my sister, and she would buy them all. She's got and these are things that, you know, were high quality at the time. My sister still has the same kitchen set that she bought that time, and so does I'm not sure about the vacuum cleaner, but that's like 40 years ago, right? 30 years ago, so it might not. But anyways, those were things that lasted. So she liked them, she bought them. It wasn't just because I was her brother. She liked the products, and she thought they were great. And now I'm not saying that that's the only thing you need, of course, but here's the thing. So what are these three things I'm talking about, right? First of all, you have to have somebody that's going to be available or willing to buy, right? So that's where we talk about building your audience, growing an audience, having a target market, choosing to build an audience around your target market, which is people who are interested in what you have to sell, right? So you have to have somebody ready to buy, right? You can't just sell anything to anybody. It has to be somebody who's actually interested in what you have, right? So it doesn't matter what your product is, doesn't matter what industry you're in, none of that matters. Hey, so Bon, thanks for watching. So it doesn't matter. Those things don't matter. What's important is that you're presenting it to an audience that's interested. So that's number one, right? You have to have somebody that's interested in buying it. In my case, it was my sister. She loves me. She's my sister. She liked everything about me. She was willing to listen to me, all this, you know. So of course, that's not exactly what I'm talking about. Hey, you love my hair? Thank you so much. So, you know, that's the thing, right? So you got to have an audience that's interested in your product. Say you're in cryptos. Well, there's no sense in talking to people who think cryptos is a scam. That's not of any use, right? You got to find people who are interested in that before you pitch them your product or talk to them about your product, that kind of stuff. So that's number one. Like I said, you have to have somebody who's interested in your product, your target market, your audience. You have to have them in that, interested in what you have to sell, right? Number two, you've got to decide what product you want to sell. You've got to decide that you're ready to sell it. You got to have a product, right? So that means, hey, Stefan, thanks for watching. That means that if you don't have like obviously if you're starting a business, you're starting a company, you're in a network marketing company or those kinds of things, you have a product. They sell a product, or maybe it's their opportunity, or maybe it's one of their flagship products or anything like that. But you have to have a product. You have to have something that's available, something somebody can buy, somebody's able to go through the buying process. And you have to decide that it's the product you want to sell. You have to decide that you trust the product, that you trust the company, that you like the product, all these things, right? So number one, you have to have somebody that's willing to buy, ready to buy. Number two, you have to have a product that you believe in, that you're ready to sell, right? And number three, really, like I said, it is simple. Number 1, 2, and 3, right? Number three, I have trouble making threes with my fingers. So number 3, right? Number 3 is you have to ask for the sale. You have to ask somebody if they're interested in buying. You can't just be sending them links on Facebook and just spamming them your opportunity and you just saying, hey, I'm doing this thing or whatever. That's not asking. Asking is getting into a conversation with them, finding out what their pains are, figuring out what they need, and then asking them, hey, I have something that, you just told me you had this problem, that problem, whatever, and I have something that actually could help with that. Would you be interested in knowing about it? Would you be interested in buying it? It's $20, it's $40, it's $50. Would that be of interest to you? So I'm going to do a little experiment right here, right now with you watching. So I've been putting together a website, right? And I have courses on there. And I have a course that's $20, just $20, right? And it's all about building your audience and your connections on LinkedIn. Now, I'm going to ask you a couple things. First, I'm going to ask you, are you interested in buying this product? That's awesome. I'm going to put the link in a comment here in the video, whether on YouTube or Facebook. There's going to be a link to go check that course out. So now I'm not just saying, please go look at it if you're willing to buy it. I need a couple of things from you, which would be really, really awesome. It would really help, and it would allow me to show results in a future video, right? So you go to that link, you look at it, and you decide whether you want to buy it and you tell me why you're not buying it if you're not, because that's very, very important for anybody who's trying to build a product, trying to figure out whether it's something that people want or not. We need to know why you're not buying it if you're not. Now, my target market is people who are, online marketers, who's building their personal brand, who's trying to grow their connections, and that's you. So this is a course that I put together. Like I said, it's only $20. I put this together just to kind of show you how to grow your connections on LinkedIn. Now, there's a lot of similarities with other social media platforms. Hey, Pierre, Stefan, how's it going? And, that's the thing. So if you're looking to build your audience and at the same time help me to gauge what I need to do next to get those next sales, right? I would love for you to go there, go to that link. I'm going to put it in the comments. And if you don't see just go ahead and comment, where's the link? That would be great. And go check that out and look at it. And if it's awesome, which I think it is, of course, buy it. Just click the button to buy it. But if you're not going to buy it, let me know why. I really love to know why you wouldn't buy it. Maybe it's because of the wording I have there. Maybe it's not clear. Maybe you don't like that particular topic or whatever it is. But that's going to help me, and it's going to help you and everybody else in my audience to figure things out, to improve things, and do that. So please go get that link. If the link's not there, please go send me a message. I'll send you the link. This has been Course Income Secrets, the entrepreneur's blueprint to generating income from the e-learning boom. Some of your friends need to hear this message, so don't forget to share. For more content like this, go to CourseIncomeSecrets.com and make sure to subscribe and follow us here. My name is Jean-Serge Gagnon. Until next time.